Put all these packages out first so we do not miss the mail lady. Annie!
What?
Will you help me put all these packages out, please?
Sure.
Sure. Grab a tote. Whoa, you lost one. One more box to go, Mighty Mouse. Do it. As you all can see, we had a pretty decent amount of packages over the weekend. So I'm about to hit Goodwill right now. And then when I get back, I'm gonna show you all, I don't know, maybe like the 10 best sales over the weekend. There were 3 different items that sold for over $100. But for now, we're headed to the thrift store to see if we can find anything profitable to flip on eBay. So let's go. See, the handy cam's still there. Shocker. Pit-Boy personal information processor. $75.99 on that Pit-Boy. I don't even know what that is. It's one that sold for 50. Oh, 75 bucks. No game. So Pit-Boy is actually a game. They make it for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. The values are pretty decent all the way across the board. Even an empty case sells for about $30 to $40. This new PlayStation 4 edition sold for $230. Still not good enough for theirs to be $75. And there's the beautiful canisters. I'm gonna be positive and think I need this cart. Ooh, that one's really wet. I'm going to be positive and think I need this one. I don't think they actually open. They look cool. Made in India. $3.99. Cozumel, Mexico. There's the matching sun. They're kind of neat. I don't think I would pay $10 for the set though. Those are pretty cool. Who wants a Dr. Burke's bobblehead? What do we have? Rawlings, USA. So it has a little number right here, so I'm just going to look this up. Prodigy alloy, though. It's clearly a youth size, but baseball season's right around the corner. So here we have this exact bat. $20 with shipping, $25 with shipping, $26. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and pick that up since it's $3.99. We'll make about $20, which will be about $15 or so profit. If you guys remember, if you're looking at bats, I don't know much about them either myself. I just know that there's always a little code right here, and I do know that if it has this little indentation on the end, that is a good sign also. That one just looks pretty cool too. Might as well check this one out now. There's one thing going into the cart. Alright, doesn't look like that one's any good. It'll last for like 10 bucks. Home office. What's a laminator? I could kind of use one of those, but I really don't want to store that. A quick look at the solds will show you one of these has sold for $35 plus shipping. At $5.99, that might seem worth it, but if you look at what's listed, there are 140 of this exact machine listed, so it would be a really hard seller. Lamps. That's interesting. Brass. Ew. gosh, that is so stinking heavy. Oh man, that is cool. Can't you just see that in like a little beach house rental or something? Oh my gosh, that is so heavy. I'm not seeing this lamp at all or anything even like it, but for $8.59, I'm gonna give this a go. I've had really good luck with my lamp picking skills in the past. Sold some really good lamps this year, so we'll give that one a go. That is neat. So heavy. That'll probably cost about 30 bucks to ship. Like, just if I have to wing this and just come up with the price myself, I'm gonna list this around 100 bucks, I would say, guys. What the heck is this? Fancy waffle maker? Flip side waffle maker. Oh, by Presto. It's probably not any count. I'm gonna check just to be sure. Presto's normally not anything good. Looks like that always sells for about 30 bucks. No, so yeah, not worth picking up used. Oh, she got a bad bang job. Or a bang up job. Junk, 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 junk. It's a fan, in case you want to. Mr. Wonderful.
This evening, let's just lie in bed and talk all night.
Maybe shouldn't be in the kid section, huh? Redhead pants would be pretty decent, but $18.99. It's worse and worse. Jump, 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 jump. Let's get rid of this. This is regular price, even though that has that mark on that. This is a really good find if it doesn't have anything wrong with it. I'm hoping that this is like a $50 vest. I could be way off base.
There are none of this 2010 Goose Down vest listed or sold, but these are the closest comps I could find. Unfortunately, I forgot to check the zipper and it was broken, so I do have to return that.
I'm just gonna go through these really quick and then we're gonna hop over to another Goodwill. Okay, lots and lots and lots of empty shoes today. The shoes are probably one of the most checked things. Sporto. Very beat up Air Max. Look at those. Oh, A6. Gel Nusafast. Toes are up. Oh, those are Ariat. Yes. $4.99. Oh, they were marked up. That's a nice variety pack we got going. What are these? Oh, Lands' End. These are some pretty nice Lands' End. I normally get about $20 out of Lands' End, but for $5, no cleaning involved, I think I'll take those too. Alright guys, we've got all that so far. I'm going to check the specialty rack up here and then we're going to go on to the next one. Excuse me. Got a specialty pressed rug. $3.99 for that specialty price rug. Look, and it was $3.99 where it came from. J. Crew jacket for 40 bucks. Interesting. Under Armour, $18.99. $28.99 for some Wilsons. Doesn't even feel great. Like, it feels leathery. $18.99 for all those camo pants. We've got some American Eagle for $18.99. Coach crossbody, $24.99. Geesh, that's hilarious. Just look at their specialty rack. $74.99 for that PlayStation 2. We still have, I said FIFA last time, and it's FIFA. No, it's FIFA, and I said FIFA. Oh, the joys of saying everything on camera and being bad at pronunciation. That's me, guys. That's me. I'm gonna take what we have right now and go check out. Not too bad, guys. At least we're getting something good out of the rack. Just have a second to look at those shoes. You guys see anything that looks great? Those look like Doc Martens. Size 8. Wonder how much those are. Those Doc Martens were $15.99. I didn't look them up or anything, but they looked pretty good. So I went ahead and took a chance on those. I know since they're Doc Martens, I should be able to get at least $30. I'm hoping though that it's more like towards $50. I'm just explaining why it was worth like taking the risk on. So we didn't do too bad in there at all. I'm really happy mostly about this lamp. The day is still young though, so we're gonna head on to another Goodwill right now. So it looks like those same Ariat flats that are used sold for $30 plus shipping in a different color for the same size. So I should probably be able to get like 40 bucks for mine considering they're brand new. I wanted to show you all these Doc Martens and look them up really quick because I have no idea. This is what they look like. I hope it's not too dark. Grab this other one. That's what they look like. US size 8. I'm sure somebody will probably ask. 9667. Let's check them out. Alright, Fisherman. Wavy. Okay, the listed prices are looking pretty good, about what I was hoping. But let's go check the solds. No solds yet? Why? Because they're sandals? Well, that stinks there's no solds. Okay, let's go back to what's listed. Oh, there's only 4 pair listed, and in very few sizes. And none of them are size 8. Okay, so I would think I should be able to get about $50 out of those. Ooh, okay, it's cold. Let's go in this other Goodwill. Alright, Goodwill number 2. Number 2. Hope the audio's better for you guys today. Wow, somebody had lots of eagles. Lots and lots of eagles. Fantastic flying friendship. That looks cool. Motor powered flying toy. So it's in, looks like something's in there. Have to check that out real quick. I mean, look at that. It's $13.99 for blocks. When I did a Google image search, it pulled up. Showing one listed for $100, but it's listed as new. Let's see, $66, also new. So this one's used and we don't know if it works, and if that one hasn't sold for $65 new, this one's not going to be worth $12.99 used. Allegria by PG Life. Hey Dixon, pretty mama, come take you by the hand. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting those kind of prices. This is $14.99. It's clearly new. So we'll be taking those. Is that the same? One's right there for $60 and blue. There's another $60 best offer, but on $15. That's a good profit margin. Make 45-ish. We'll take that. Looks like all we're getting here is this one pair of shoes. So last night after I left that last Goodwill, I actually ended up going to the grocery store. So I did not complete the vlog yesterday, but that's okay. One of the items already sold overnight. I already showed you all that during the video, but that baseball bat sold very quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about some killer items that have sold in February. One of these items sold for like over $700, numerous high dollar items, and I'm just gonna jump right into them right now. I'm actually gonna start with this one from my most recent video, this Dooney and Burke coin purse. I paid $6.99 for that, and it sold for $75 plus shipping. Could have gotten a little more out of it, but it had that damage. And unfortunately, I did not read your all's comments about how to fix that until it already sold. It sold very quickly. I believe this Rampage George was either the same trip or the Goodwill trip before that. I think he was $3.99 and he sold for $50 plus shipping. This is the second one of these that I've sold, and both times for $50. So do not forget Rampage George, and even the small ones sell for about $50 too. These gorgeous ornaments I picked up at a yard sale for $10, and the set sold for $150 plus shipping, and they sold after Christmas. I'm not complaining. $150. These have all different sorts of majestic cats on there. I knew it would take just the right buyer, but it only took about 2 months for these to sell. These vintage Chuck Taylors, I paid $5 for them at a yard sale, and they sold for $150. Actually, this shows $150, but I sent an offer out on these for $125, I believe. So $125 from a $5 investment. You definitely want to keep your eye out for vintage Chuck Taylors, especially ones that say made in the USA. You'll notice it says made in USA right on the insole of the shoe. This Faribault wool satin trim blanket sold for $100 plus shipping. Faribault is a great brand to come across, but these will sell without any brands listed. Just keep your eye out for that woven texture and the satin trim. From another recent Goodwill trip, this Game Boy, and it sold for $100 plus shipping. I didn't order, my buddy Paul, the Philly Flipper, sent me a charger and it worked perfectly. We sold the Game Boy for $100, and then guess how much we sold the bag for? $28, you guys. And I paid $9.99 for the whole kit and caboodle, and I still have multiple other pieces from that lot to go. So well over $100 in profit for that $10 investment. I paid up at $18.99 for this North Face jacket. I thought I might like it personally, but I knew there was plenty of meat on the bone, and it turned out I really didn't like how it fit, and so I listed it, and it sold for $55 plus shipping. This Wilson First Base glove was a $5 investment at a yard sale, and it sold for $100 plus shipping. Baseball season is among us, so if you have baseball season is upon us. If you have gloves or bats, get them listed now because they are really starting to sell. Chainsaw pants. I, for some reason, thought they were weed eater pants. No, they're chainsaw proof pants, and they hold some really good value. $68 plus shipping, and they sold within, I want to say, an hour or two of him listing them. These men's Roper boots are alligator caiman leather, and they sold for $125 plus shipping. Not all Roper boots are gonna sell for quite that much, but they are definitely a bolo. And for those of you all that do not know, a bolo is an item to be on the lookout for. Pretty much it means it's a good flip. If you guys are wondering why I glance over here, my computer is here. So yeah. Next up, this Disney pink television. I picked this up from a children's consignment store for $19.99, and it did take 3 or 4 months to sell, but she sold with some good profit on there. The Mickey Mouse version, as opposed to the Minnie Mouse version, I believe sells for about double that, maybe like $250. I could be mistaken, but in general, any of those kids TVs that you see like that with the DVD combos, check them out. Like SpongeBob, sells for around 100 or so. Definitely just look them up. I think there's also a Cars version. So this is the second heat press I have sold. The other one was like $800. This one was only worth 100 bucks, but I only paid $5 for it at a yard sale. So do not just walk past a big honky thing that you might not even know what it is. The first one, I had no idea what it was, and I looked it up, and now I know. I know now what heat presses look like, and I'm thankful to have found the second one to sell. These adorable little Kurt Adler flocked booty babies, as Kinsley calls them, they have bare bottoms. They're called bare bottom ornaments or something like that. Anyways, these are from the 1950s, and they sold for $50 for the lot. The condition is quite poor. I have one that's in excellent condition listed for about $75 by itself. So condition is obviously very important, but Christmas is still selling in February, guys. So this cool Marlboro hat, this cool Marlboro, oh my gosh. This cool Marlboro hat has been in our death pile, and for I want to say like 6 months, definitely since yard sale season, and we've sold 2 this week for $30 a piece plus shipping. So the death pile is being good to us right now. So our biggest sale of the month is this Bell Pro laser system. I picked these up at an online auction, and I scored 3 of them for $20. I've sold one already. Actually, I sold one prior to this one, and I have one to go. So 2 of these have sold for $750 each. I know this shows $850, but when you send out an offer, when you take screenshots from the desktop mode, it doesn't show the offer price. It does if you look at it on a different view, but then you guys can't see the pictures. So I'm just telling you guys myself, $750 for these bad boys. That might be one of my best flips today once the 3rd one has sold and I add it all together. This nail gun, I believe, was $12.99 at Goodwill and $75.99 plus shipping. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially those of you all that don't like to see what sold, but it really is an important part of this. You want to make sure that who you are watching is also selling. So that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for sticking around for the thrift and the what sold. And I'll see you guys on the next one.